Accompanied by their excellencies, the ambassador. We have the Ugandan ambassador to Zambia, Ambassador Fred Mwesije, who is here with us. But we also have a friend of the region, a friend of the continent, our sister who is the ambassador of Zimbabwe to Uganda, who's joined us this afternoon. With us, we also have a member of parliament, but also he's on the Committee of Infrastructure of the Ugandan Parliament, the Honorable Kateshumba, who is joining us today. Also with us, who traveled with our Minister of Finance, is the Deputy Secretary to the Treasury, the Minister of Finance, Planning and Economic Development, Mr. Patrick Ochaila. And leading this team from Uganda Airlines is none other than the chairperson of the Uganda Airlines board, Seruka Priscilla Mirembe, who is here with us. And her board members, the other board members, please just wave to us so that we know there's board members with us who've traveled with us. But also with us, and I wanted to introduce to you our key agencies. From the Uganda Tourism Board, we have the Deputy CEO, who is here with us. We want to appreciate you for joining us. From the Presidential CEO Forum, Ms. Irene Birungi, coordinator of the Presidential CEO Forum. From the Private Sector Foundation Uganda, but also an investor here in Zambia, but from Uganda, the NFT consult, Engineer Ntege Badru. And of course, our lovely CEO of the Uganda Airlines, none other than Ms. Jennifer Bamturachi. They are leading quite a huge delegation that includes senior management team from Uganda Airlines. With us are some of the private sector players, but also a key standout group is a university where some of your Zambian students go to, called Victoria University. They're here, they are well branded, you will see them.
The more we integrate, the more or the stronger we shall be. And the world will notice this, and people who want to joke with us, they will think twice. We grow, I'm told, here in Zambia, you eat quite a lot of maize. Am I right? In Uganda, we don't eat so much maize, but we grow maize. Now, why should our brothers and sisters in Zambia have a problem of food when Uganda has got that food? Now, this launching of the airline is going to soften for traders and business people to come from here to Uganda and from Uganda to come here.
Honorable Minister, we are very much aware as a country the bond that we've shared between Zambia and Uganda. And I think today we have an opportunity to exhibit that by this inaugural flight that you've just undertaken. It's not the only one who have, my permanent secretary is not the only one who has gone. And I believe that even the colleagues here have also experienced. I think my experience is that when I was coming from Malawi, I had to go through Kenya, slept in Johannesburg, then come to Zambia. Now you can imagine, Malawi. To some of us, Malawi is just a province of the 12th province of Zambia, but we had to go through Kenya, That's why today I think every Zambian should be excited. All stakeholders, business people should be very excited that we will now just be going to Uganda. I think on 2 hours 30 minutes, we are already in East Africa, not only in Uganda, but in East Africa. So indeed, it's an honor for me to join you on this important occasion to welcome Uganda Airlines on the maiden flight to Lusaka. Uganda holds a special significance to Zambia for many reasons. Key among them is for their role in the struggle for African emancipation from colonial dominance, but also Uganda is among the few countries that, right from their independence, have maintained visa-free access for Zambia and vice versa. In case we don't know, you don't need a visa to go to Uganda. This is not happening now, but it has been there. So it's one of those few countries that have really provided that gesture to us. Air travel, we all know that bridges distances and is even more important in Africa, where alternative means of transport to connect the continent are lacking. As we are all aware, air transport is an important enabler to achieving economic growth and development. If it facilitates integration into the global economy and provides vital connectivity on a national, regional, and international scale. Air transport facilitates trade, as indicated by the Director of Programs. It promotes tourism, and we've just been invited to go to Uganda and also experience what our colleagues are experiencing, those that are going to Uganda to also look at the tourism sector. And it also creates employment opportunities for our citizens. Today, we stand here to witness the launch of Uganda Airlines' 15th and 16th destinations. I'm just listening to flight to Johannesburg. It will now change, flight 2702, if I'm not mistaken, to Entebbe. Not only Johannesburg, Kigali, but it will now also include Entebbe. We can't wait. We can't wait to be in that particular flight. The commencement of flights from Entebbe into Lusaka is an important milestone in the Zambian aviation industry, as it to enhance the already existing business linkages and create opportunities to promote tourism, trade, and foreign direct investments in Zambia, as well as job creation. The commencement of the flight will also facilitate the supply of goods and services between Zambia and Uganda. And indeed, for me, it's between Central Africa and East Africa. The Republic of Zambia stands ready to work and also to share whatever we can share with our colleagues in the Eastern Africa, and to be specific, Uganda. Because we understand that the Republic of Uganda is a key strategic partner in promoting economic development, trade, and investment between our two peoples. The introduction of flights into Lusaka will create even more connectivity into the East Coast, as I said earlier, of our beautiful continent, and I have been reliably informed that Uganda Airlines will be flying into Lusaka 4 times a week. Government is also confident that connectivity into Uganda will inevitably shorten travel, as indicated by Honorable Minister of Finance. It will shorten travel times. Instead of 1 day, it will now be 2 hours, 30 minutes. And lower fares, this is also very important. It will indeed lower fares, while allowing citizens of both countries to experience the tourism and business wonders on offer at each destination. The government of Zambia, and indeed the Zambian people, are appreciative of the government of Uganda's decision to fly into this destination. If you had wanted Honorable Minister, you would have gone to another destination. But the fact that you chose Zambia, I think for us, we have a reason to be excited that you chose this country, this destination, so that our two peoples will not find difficulties in accessing our two important countries in Africa.
I am honored to stand before you today as we gather to mark a historic occasion, the launch of Uganda Airlines. On behalf of the Board of Directors of Zambia Airports Corporation Limited, I am thrilled to be part of this momentous event, and I wish to welcome you to Zambia. Today, we celebrate not only the introduction of Uganda Airlines, but also the dedication and collaborative spirit that have made this achievement possible. I want to extend my heartfelt congratulations to the government of the Republic of Uganda, the board, management, and staff of Uganda Airlines. Your hard work, vision, and commitment to excellence have led us to this day. I have every confidence that with your passion and professionalism, Uganda Airlines will reach great heights. On behalf of the Zambia Airports Corporation Limited, I warmly welcome all our distinguished guests. We look forward to the fruitful partnerships that will arise from this launch.